experience. Chris is away fishing this week. I am stuck at home, so I thought I'd take the time and build a target holder and a target stand. Target holders and target stands, you can use them at the range, you can use them on your friend's farm, wherever you go shooting, and they're fantastic to hold those targets. I know how many times I've been out target shooting and you staple it onto a cardboard box, the box blows away, or you shoot the support that's holding the target and then everything falls down and you're frustrated. These things make it simple. They're simple to build, super cheap, and they work very well. Maybe you go to the range and they have them available for you there, but maybe not sometimes. So these things are super cheap, like I said. You can build them at home with a handsaw and a screwdriver basically. It'll take you a little bit longer, but you know what? It's worth the time. It'll take the frustration away from your target shooting and make the whole day worthwhile. So I'm just going to run through the target building process. Very simple stuff. All you need is some 2x4s. You can use some scrap 2x4s or buy a couple 8-foot 2x4s. Doesn't have to be premium grade, just stud grade is fine. I need some 2x2s. I think they were $2.25 for an 8-foot length. I used 2 per whole target setup. And then you need some OSB board or plywood, and this is 24x24. I bought a 24x48 piece and I cut it in half. It was $4.50 for the whole thing. So I get 2 targets out of it. Very economical. You can staple a whole ton of targets to this. Once you've cut out holes in here or happy faces or whatever you want to do when you're shooting, you can just simply remove it with the screws and put a new piece on. Okay, so we've talked about the materials. I'm going to go over them again briefly. We have some 2x2s, some just regular deck screws or wood screws. We have a cordless drill, a tape measure of course. We have our OSB board or plywood, whatever you want to use. You can also use cardboard if you want, or some of the plastic, I don't know what they call it, plastic artboard or something like that as a backstop. As long as you can staple to it or pin to it, then it's golden. First we're going to build the target holder. So I've speeded things up a little bit. I've already attached these 2 legs here. They don't have to be super sturdy because when we put our plywood on there, everything is going to strengthen up. So I'm just going to go ahead and put these together real quick. Okay, now obviously I've pre-measured and put this together before, but what you want to do is you want to lay it out so that your target board fits in that square nice and perfectly. So again, I said you didn't need to make it too strong. This process here is going to make it a lot more sturdy. Throw a few screws in here. So there he is. That's the target holder. That's simple. Right. So now that we have the target holder built, now I'm going to build the target stand. So all you need for this one is 2x4s. So this one here, these are, let's just measure 24, 24, and the one in the middle, I'll show you a good way to cheat. This one just happens to be 21 inches. So here we have the stand or the legs for it. They're 24 inches. If you're in a really windy area or you find that they're not big enough for you, just make them a little longer next time. So this here is the base part of it. So I have a couple of the cut-off pieces from the target holder, and that's what I'm going to use as spacers. So the stand fits into the base here, and that's how I can find out all my spacing. So now that we have the center part put together, we're going to put the legs on. That's a pretty simple process as well. All I did was I marked center here and center on this, and I'll sink a couple screws in here. This should be done on a nice flat surface. That's going to make sure that everything is nice, level, and square for you. And there you have it. We have a target stand, a target holder, beautiful for the range, or like I said, on a buddy's farm. Simple, super easy, super cheap, sturdy, excellent way to mount your targets, to shoot at the range or on a buddy's place without frustration. Easy to make without a whole lot of tools. Took me 20 minutes to put it together. Great idea. Stole it. It's not my idea. I'm not going to take the credit for it, but I just thought I would share it with you guys. Hopefully it helps you take the frustration out of some of the target shooting. That's it from Carlin. Have a great time at the range.